Well, you know, I don't like to tell the story of being first this and first that. It sounds like you know, propping yourself up in some position that you shouldn't be in. But it just so happens that first setting for any board is very difficult. That's number one. Setting for a board, I suppose, if you had a board of dog catching, it would be a difficult board. That's just the way it is. But in veterinary medicine, the institutionalized and blatant, as well as racism, had said, well, we're not going to grant colored veterinarians a license to practice in the state of Tennessee. So when you ask how difficult it was, how difficult would it be for me to say that I'm not black? So I'm identified. I'm pointed out, so what do I do? That's a dilemma. But the long and the short of it is that I am a Tennessean by birth. I mean, that's something I am not able to change, don't try. And so I accept it as a challenge when somebody tells me that I can't do something, I won't be able to do something, anything, that is within human possibilities that a human being might do. I'm going to take my chance. I'm going to deal with the law of probability if I have preparation. So I did take the Tennessee State Board in 1960 and was licensed. Because, you know, you're going to play the big game, so you try to get all the warm-ups you can. I took the Alabama State Board. Alabama being just as segregated as Tennessee. However, the black veterinarians who would take the Alabama State Board could say, well, I'm going to Tuskegee. I'm not going to be competing out here with the white veterinarians and the white female is what it boils down to, bringing her pet to me. I'm going to Tuskegee where I'll be working in a black environment. So please, ma'am, please, sir, well, may I have a license? That's not what that's not a verbal quote, but we know the bottom line was that if you're going to be competing out here with these white veterinarians with his pets and animals that white women are likely to bring to the clinic, we can't let you be in that environment. So therefore, we won't license you. So, so I did take the Alabama and got a license in Alabama, passed that board, and came to Tennessee with hopefully a little more preparation, at least by getting over the excitement of taking the Tennessee State Board. There's enough excitement when somebody saying, well, we're not going to have any colored veterinarians with a license. So that's a dilemma that has a psyche on you that really it's hard to explain. But like Old Man River, we just keep rolling along. And so lo and behold, there's a first time for everything.
Yes, sir.
There's a first time for everything. And I don't take my having gotten a license as being any outsmarting many of the other black students who I feel were better prepared than I. But the system being what it was, I guess, you know, Martin Luther King Jr. said the reason the man at midnight kept knocking on that door, he knew some bread's in that house. So eventually the door is coming open, not necessarily because I had that many smarts, but because there's a time and place for things to occur. And so I thank God for those persons who took the hard knocks, went before me, and but they were discouraged to the point that when I went, black veterinarians were not even taking the Tennessee State Board. It became big news when I said I was going to take the Tennessee State Board.